Okay guys, we are about to take a road trip up north. It's going to be interesting because this is November 5th, 2 days after the election. And we still don't have a president. So this should be interesting to see what happens. But come with us as we go up the East Coast. So our journey begins from Washington, D.C., and we drove to Portland, Maine, which is typically about an 8.5-hour trip, but we stopped several times, so it took us 10 hours to get to Portland, Maine. Okay, guys, we have made it to Portland. We've been on the road for almost 10 hours. We only stopped at to eat. We only stopped in New Haven, Connecticut. Went to Louis Lunch, which is supposedly the birthplace of the hamburger. So we are starving. That was around 1 something. It is now 6 o'clock and all of us are hungry, so we're about to find some food and head out to see a little bit of Portland tonight, and then tomorrow we have a full day of exploring Portland. So we shall see what happens. So we stayed in the True by Hilton Hotel in Portland, Maine. I am so sorry for the way that my camera looks. I have no clue what is going on with my camera, but it would not focus until I got into the bathroom. Good morning, guys. We are in Portland, so we are going to explore today. We're gonna go and see the lighthouses, and there is a freedom African American freedom tour. It's a walking tour. You can do it yourself, so we're gonna do that. And Portland is a foodie city, so we are about to eat all kinds of food today. So we got our walking shoes on, empty stomachs, and about to explore Portland. So guys, we are, I don't even know what part of Portland we're in, but we are at Bayside American Cafe. We're about to have breakfast here. Hopefully it's good. It had 5 stars on Yelp. Bayside American Cafe is, I believe, in South Portland. I still didn't really figure out where it was located, but it is giving me old colonial style. It is definitely an older building. There is an upstairs for dining and a little bit of dining downstairs. There's also a balcony on the back where you can dine. We had the hash, we had the French toast, and the Louisiana Bayou Benedicts, which was really good. No complaints. And they also have a full bar. So guys, we just finished eating at Bayside American Cafe. Now we are about to try High Five Donuts, which apparently is a popular thing here. I seen it on multiple YouTube channels for Portland, and it has like 5 stars on Yelp. So I'm gonna try High Five Donuts. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love donuts. Donuts are my thing. So I was really excited to try High Five because I've seen it so many places. I will say I was kind of disappointed because there were some donuts that I got that I didn't like. They were more on the cakey, doughy side versus the light and airy. But I did like their honey glazed donut, which I believe is one of their original donuts. So that was good. We decided to go to Fort Williams Park because that is where the main headlight of Portland, Maine is located. And it's actually in Cape Elizabeth, Maine versus Portland, Maine. But it is stunning out here, like absolutely beautiful. So guys, we are at Fort Williams Lighthouse, and the view The freaking view is amazing. I've never been to Maine, and I've always seen pictures of Maine. I'm like, oh, that's pretty. Unreal to see it in person. Like, words can't describe how beautiful this is. It's so calming out here. And there's families out here picnicking because it's a park, so you can picnic. They have grills out here where you can grill. There's also a lobster truck out here, so you can get a lobster roll. But it is such a cool park to just come, listen to the water, take pictures by the lighthouse, and hang out. So let me show y'all some of this. Earlier in the day, we stopped and talked to a local, and she told us the best lobster rolls in town were going to be at High Roller Lobster Company. So we decided to go there and try them out, especially since it was suggested by a local. Tip, always ask a local where to eat. They know better than we will know, and better than you will know. So always ask a local, what are the best places to eat? Most dining in Portland is going to be outdoors, so the back patio was pretty cool at High Roller. We did order the lobster grilled cheese, lobster crunch wrap, and lobster roll, and they did not disappoint. The lobster was on point. Portland is known for breweries, so we definitely had to try some of the Portland beer while we were there. So we went to Rising Tide. This place is kind of cool because there is a line of breweries in this location. So I tried a cider instead of a beer because beer is heavy to me, so the cider was pretty good. The next morning, we decided to eat at the Sinful Kitchen. My husband found it on Yep, so we decided to go. Apparently, it's a local favorite. There's a lot of things on the menu, and it's kind of overwhelming. But I did get the stuffed French toast, which was stuffed with the coffee flavored brandy, which is a staple in Maine, and it was really good. It wasn't overbearing at all. My husband, on the other hand, had a waffle pizza, which is basically a waffle with eggs and meats and cheeses on top, and he loved it. And then a friend of mine got the cinnamon roll waffles, which she said was okay. It was good, but could have had more flavor. Thanks to daylight savings time, we were not able to do the Portland Freedom Trail the day before like we planned, so we wanted to make sure we hit it before we left. Portland is well known for being a big part of the Underground Railroad. The slaves would secretly board ships and then dock in Portland, and once they docked in Portland, there were people there that would help them get to Canada. They would hide slaves. They would also change their looks in the barbershops and give them wigs and clothes and things so that they can fit in with the free slaves and then get them to Canada. So Portland is definitely a place I will go back to just on this history alone. But they also have these placards throughout the city. It's about a 2-mile walk. You can find the brochure online and it can tell you On the brochure, it tells you each stop and what was happening at that stop, what building was there, who was a part of it, and it's free. So I would definitely suggest doing it if you are in Portland, Maine. It's probably going to take up at most an hour of your time.
I love it.
How ironic is it that we are doing the Portland Freedom Trail Tour and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris has won the presidency, and people in Portland are losing their minds. It is nothing but love here right now. Everybody is happy, everybody is celebrating. As you can hear the horns going off. Great day for America. Let's go! Yes, ma'am! So this wraps up my time in Portland. I've had fun here in Portland. I will definitely be back to Portland. Portland is a whole vibe out here. Like, I knew Portland was liberal, but I didn't know it was this liberal. Like, people are fun here. The food, the drinks, the people are super nice, helpful, and Biden and Harris won. So the city's going crazy right now. But I can appreciate Portland and everything it has to offer. I would recommend Portland to anyone. Till next time.